John here from thenailschool.co.uk. Today I'm going to just look at this electric file, which is a medium priced electric file, and some people, you know, they can't afford the industry standard, which is the UP200, which is £305, and they also don't like using the really cheap ones off eBay, which give sort of a vibration on the nail plate, and those are around about £60 or less, but when you use them, they do give this bit of a vibration on the nail plate. So it's quite interesting that this one has come out as a mid-price range, but which is a precision professional instrument, which is vibration free. So we're just going to have a look at this one here that I've now got here. This one retails at £135 from JK Nails, Birmingham, and I'll put the phone number for you, so if you want to order one you can just do that. Right, some really interesting things about this electric file. One, of course, it is a professional product, and you've got this little stand here that this file can go back in. Never leave it on the table like this. If it drops off the table, then you will have a problem in that the little spike will stick in here, then it's very difficult to get out, and then they have to be taken apart to get this bit out that breaks off. So never leave it on the table like this. Always put it back into your little holder like that. Another good point about this file is that it's got a straight wire, not a curly wire. Now, straight curly wires can sometimes catch on the edge of your table, and they can become quite annoying when you're trying to work. Because this has got a straight wire, it's quite free and it's not going to catch on the edge of the table. To put the actual bits into the file, then it's got this twist lock mechanism where you just twist it like this, and then you can just get your bit and then place it into the file and then just lock it into place. Now that is much better than the cheaper files which have a clutch mechanism which you push in and then pull out, and gradually they start to wear. So here we have got this locking mechanism which is much more hard wearing. As you can see at the moment here, I've got a fine sanding band on here onto the mandrel, and I like these grey ones because they just are more hard wearing and do last longer and give a nicer finish as well. I only ever use fine sanding bands when I'm working on the natural nail. To switch it on, all you do is you turn this little dial here, and you will see it start to speed up. Now straight away, even on full speed, I can feel that there's no vibration at all in this handset. So that tells me straight away that this is a precision instrument. Now obviously when I'm working on the natural nails, I will have it running slow, at a very slow speed, right down at 0, and then that means I can file round the nail like so without doing any damage to the nail plate. And the feeling on the nail plate that I'm feeling here is that it's very, very smooth. So consequently, I'm not giving my client that uncomfortable feeling of the vibration that's jumping up and down on the nail plate. And you only get this with a precision professional instrument. Cheaper ones don't give you this feeling on the nail plate. We've got the on-off switch here, and we've also got a reverse switch, which is for people who are left-handed, because they have to go the other way with the file. So in the centre you've got a switch which is just sort of, when you switch it on, nothing happens. Then as soon as you flick the switch up, it starts to work. So this is really impressive. And at the price of £135, I can really recommend this electric file. Now the electric file itself doesn't come with a foot switch, which you should never use anyway. Just throw that foot switch away if you get one that comes with it, because you must set it by the dial and not the foot switch, which controls the speed. Because if you slip with your feet, what's going to happen is that this is going to speed up, and then you could do some damage to people's nails. Now it also doesn't come with any drill bits, because really the cheaper ones do come with drill bits, but they are absolutely of no use whatsoever, and again you can't use them. What you need to buy, if you want to buy some drill bits, is you need, which you will need obviously, you'll need a fine one, you'll need a medium, and you'll need a coarse. And the fine one is for just lightly going over the acrylic or the gel, or going over when you're doing the infills. But the file must always, the drill bit must always be held flat against the nail if you are using it. Never up like this, because you could damage the natural nail. The medium one, again, is for filing into shape your acrylics. Then you've got a coarse one, which you would use on a medium speed to remove gel polish off acrylics or S&S colour back to the underlying natural set powder. And that is a very quick way of removing gel polish rather than off extensions, rather than filing it by hand. So this will save you a lot of time. When you're actually doing the prep on the natural nail, again you would use your fine sanding band at the slowest speed possible, and just like I showed you before. You can also use this to help you blend in your tips, again keeping it very flat, but at a speed just slightly faster than when you're working on the natural nail, and then you can blend in your tips like this. You can also use this one also when you're doing your infills to blend in the line of the backfill section here, as well as using your fine one if you want to. So you need to buy some good quality bits. These bits are ceramic, and these are available from JK Nails. About £8 each. So that's the electric file. And it's made by Medicool. This is a professional item, and that's £135 from JK Nails. So if you want to buy one that's sort of medium range in price, this is the one to go for. So I hope you found that useful, and this is John signing off from thenailschool.co.uk. See you next time.